Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a long time since I have actually recorded anything, and yeah, I lost a little bit of motivation, but here we are. We're gonna try and get back at it, but we did not celebrate the fact that we hit 50 videos. I didn't even think that I could even hit 50 videos. So we're gonna celebrate, do something a little bit different. This is the Gundam card game. I have a box that I kept for a special occasion, and why not special occasion like right now. So the time of recording, this is in the middle of April 2026. There is a new set coming out, and I think for every 50 videos I'm gonna do something TCG related, because I had a little bit of interest in that. So we're gonna try and see what we can find out of here. Nothing in particular that we're looking for, just trying to enjoy the feeling of opening packs. So a little bit different for all the other music channels, but you know, why not? I got some sleeves ready to go if we crack anything super crazy. All right, here we go. So sealed box. In English, it is 24 packs. It is 12 cards plus 1. If you live in the Asian territories, the Japanese packs, I believe, are 7 cards, and they're a lot cheaper. But anyways, this is on GD03. GD04 is coming out pretty soon, so I may as well get this ready to go. So here we go, 24 packs. Let's do this. So let's do this really, really carefully with a pair of scissors. Who says that piano teachers can't have nerdy pastimes? Alright, let's see what we got. Dority. Towards Destiny. I love the art on this. Sarazabiarov? The Zero Gundam? Super Gundam. Full Armor Unicorn. Destroy Mode. Infiltrator. Emeralda Zubin for the Mafty team. Hambrabi. Ooh, that's kind of... I actually don't have this one. That's really cool. And we have a Gundam Dissect Hell on there. Cool. And the Dynamis resource. So we got one there. I'm trying to open this as carefully as I can because I saw somebody opened a Yu-Gi-Oh pack and snipped part of a super duper rare card. Okay, here we go. Isaac, Jamal, AEU Hellion, Union Flag. How many miles to the battlefield? I really like the art on this. Field Directive. Eliminate target. Ooh, there's something behind there. The Rare Pilot. I think this is a Freedom. It is a Freedom. LR Freedom. There we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Just be really careful if you're going to do this cutting method, because I just felt the card slide straight up. I could have snipped it right off with the scissors. There is a pull tag on here, but I'll show you guys on the next one. I'm really bad with the pull tag, but I've seen people at some of these events just able to rip them right apart. Messer type. Zaguk. Mouse. CTQ. A machine. Like, that's super cool art on there. Petulia. Peace Million. the Red Gundam, and Providence, which for those of you that actually followed the pricing of this dropped really quickly. It was floating around $16 when GD03 first came out, and now it's at about $2-3, but it's still really cool. It's still a very, very cool looking card on there. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. So this one has a pull tag here. You think you can see right there, right there. And the thing with this is that if you pull it, if you pull it, you run the risk of tearing something. But I've seen people just being able to rip it, and I cannot do it to save my life. So you got this weird corner here, and then you pull it here on this top, and I almost feel like snipping is a better idea. So we're just gonna snip it for the remainder. All right, here we go. Cyclops team. Aldous Maganak, GM Sniper 2, Radish, G Defensor, CQ, GN Armor, Type E, Sanor Custom, Hygog, NT1 Full Armor, Ale Strike, the GT03 version, Asemu Asuno. There is another one in GT02 which is able to look for age system cards as well. Cool, let's keep going. So, go all the way down to the bottom. Not gonna take a chance because you never know with these cards. Warped Intent. For those of you who have watched Gundam Seed Destiny, there are actual players that buy these and just tear them up, or they just tear them up out of their hits. HE1 flat. Setas, Infiltrator, Tyrion, Talzi, and Heart Galati. I think this one is from Gundam X. I'm pretty sure this is from Gundam X. This one I don't know which series it is, but there's some pretty cool cards that are supposed to come out in GD04. Some of you may be wondering how I got into TCGs. I played Magic the Gathering for the longest time, and eventually became way too expensive to keep up. I remember in my university days, I used to play a lot of Magic when I was not practicing my butt off. And even then, like, it was expensive. It wasn't like absolutely ridiculously expensive to keep up with standard. But then I remember when I moved back, I was trying to keep up and just buying set after set after set, and I was teaching a lot more. It just made it really hard to keep up. And then once the new release schedule came out, which was basically almost at once every 2 months as opposed to once every 3 months, it just became absolutely unsistable. Ooh, Gundam Virtue. I don't have this one yet. Gundam Virtue. That's really cool. Let's see what's behind here. Degrees. Ah, that's cool. And ooh, we have a foil. The C+ resource. There we go. Okay. Basically, so I basically just finished building a cube in Magic, and I kept my legacy deck, and basically every so often I'll just check the card list and see what's out there, if I can make my legacy deck any faster or not. But yeah, mostly music has taken up most of my time, and I don't have as much time to play Magic. I have a few colleagues that do play Magic. Mian. Oh, this is like, I think in Japanese, this is like a cat. This is a cool one too. And Kusatre Besserung, and Masalia. That's cool. So I just finished sleeving up the Magic Commons cube because I didn't have like all the crazy rares that people were looking at the time, and I had a lot more commons, so I decided to do that instead. So yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Then the Gundam game came out, and I missed the beta, but I did get in and playing. So I did get a few booster packs. And this one just happened to stay sealed for the longest time. I bought it, full intentions of leaving it, of eventually opening it. And then I'm like, oh, you know, I really actually didn't celebrate the fact that I hit 50 videos. So this is my little birthday present to myself for 50 videos. Now the cat there. And, oh, Jupiterus. And the O. This, I remember when GD03 came out, everyone was ranting and raving about this card. I have not been able to play very much, so I'll have to see if this card actually works for anything. It would be kind of cool. I do have the pilot for it, and we got the cool G-Fred code token. That is cool. That's super cool. We don't have any, haven't hit the LR plus. We do have the C plus so far. Apparently there is a set number per box, so could be why these packs are, especially if you have a sealed box or even sealed packs of the very first set, it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, yes, so even music teachers have vices. Heavy Arms Custom. There's another version of this one, the non-custom one from the starter deck, which is pretty cool. That is super cool art. Look at that. Another cat. Distant Reunion and Adjusted. That is cool. Like, look at that art. Look how many lasers are coming out of there. Okay, here we go. Awakened Potential. And oh, there's something with texture. Then I'm curious. That is cool. That's super cool. Look at that. Shiny. And I got them. Okay, so we're gonna sleeve this guy up. I'll eventually sleeve all of them, but like the pluses, I should really find that resource plus and sleeve it up. There we go. Gundam Curios there, and let's go find it. Dynamis or Dynamis. There you go. Okay, let's keep going. We've got two. I'll just put it on the side. Let's we'll leave it here. We'll leave it here. We know that those guys are there. Okay, here we go. Rebo Colony. Over the river and through the. I love that. That look at that. Look at that. Over the river and through the woods. The freedom we had the other one have. Improved technique. That looks cool. I don't have that. I have a wow. Not expecting this. Wow. Okay. We've got another hit. Wow. Exile 1 pilot card from your trash, deal 1 and damage to all enemy units. And they're just effect this in LR plus. I thought you could only get one per box. So apparently it's 2. I must have had the ratios. I probably have to look up the ratios again, but those are my 2 LR pluses right there. There you go. Okay, let's leave this one up. EX resource. Okay, here we go. Someone was asking me if Gundam is easier to play than Magic the Gathering. I'm gonna say yes, for sure. I'm just gonna straight up say yes. Magic the Gathering can be really, really complex. So far, Gundam is pretty straightforward. You just basically follow whatever the text is on the bottom there, right? Oh, that is cool art. Look at that. And the G bouncer. I've seen people on streams just literally just rip through these packs like really quickly, and they can rip it right from the back. Let's try that afterwards. But I tried that with a different set and I could not crack it open. Heralded attack. This one's a good one. If you have a Zaf deck going, you apparently really need this one here. Oh, the Curios and the Virtue. So this one, for those of you that are not familiar, this is the regular version of that. They're both the same card. So, yeah. Still super cool. Okay, so the next we're going to try and do the back rip on here instead of just snipping it. Like, look at that. That's super cool. Look at like just the way it's drawn. Oh, another freedom. The math tactics, that's cool. And we have, I don't think I have this one. And that is cool. Barbatos Lupus. You do need the pilot to make it like super good on there, but you can use it by itself. That's super cool. Part of the reason why I really am drawn to Gundam is that like the card prices are fairly reasonable, unless you're chasing like the alternate arts, which can, at the time of recording, some of the alternate arts from the very first set, GD01, has now reached in English over $1,000. Like, that's cool, and that's a common card. Just like it's so cool. A look at determination. And the vertigo. Okay, so I've seen people do this. They can rip the pack right from here. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. Oh, there we go. I just gotta hold it in the right spot. Okay, here we go. How many miles to the battlefield? Another warped intent. Math tactics. I love the art. Commander type again. And AGE2 normal. Very nice art. Like, look at that full texture. This one doesn't have it. Only the LRs do. Okay. I'm just gonna go back to snipping it. Sea Gundam flight form. Camphor. Another one that I don't have. It's wow. It has a burst. When paired, all your Cyclops team units may choose an active enemy with oh wow, all your wow, that's pretty good. You can choose all your active. Okay, that's cool. And sci-fi levels is already okay. 3 pluses. I'm not complaining. A few of the LR, a few of the rares I don't even have yet. I think by the time you hit the pull rate, it's like I think you have to open at least 3 boxes to have a chance at getting one of every card. That's just the base set. That's not including the alternate arts. There. Come on, get out. There we go. Like, that's so cool. Look at that. Like, you can literally feel like he's actually telling you something. And Graham Acre and a healthy curiosity. This is how stressed out piano teachers can get. They just open cards. Freedom. The Eternal from Gundam C. I want to say it's Gundam C Destiny. And Ultron Gundam. That's a cool one. Okay, I think we're down to the last 6 packs on here. Thank you for opening these packs with me. While we chase cardboard, better than chasing manuscript paper or, you know, figuring out what score you need for whatever. Piecemealing again. Full armor. Penelope, middle form. That's actually kind of cool. Gray's Ein. Okay, here we go. Last few packs. Said Gundam Biosensor and Gundam X Divider. That's cool. When you link it, you choose a unit card that is level 4 or lower and you trash. It doesn't tell you what. No restrictions. It just has to be level 4 or lower. That's cool. Don't have that one. There we go. Last few packs. Bridge crew. Ooh, there's something shiny in the back. Which we know, but what is it? Oh, Exia Transam. Nice. Very nice. When this unit destroys enemy shield area card with battle damage, if there are 10 or more CB cards in your trash, choose one enemy unit with the lowest HP to destroy it. So you could potentially like clear out the board pretty quickly with this. Alright, Gundam. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Last. This is the second last pack. And then we're gonna have the last pack. Didn't get any of the alternate stuff, but that's still pretty cool. Zakuchu FZ and Rollicruset is the pilot of the Providence. Alright, here we go. Last pack. Last pack. Here we go. Last pack luck. See if something really big comes out of this. Otherwise, you know, I'm still pretty happy with these guys here. Here we go. Saedra and there you go. Well, thank you for indulging me. That's the box right there. Nice and empty. Yeah, I'm planning to get more videos put up probably this week and go from there. So peace out. Thank you for celebrating 50 videos with me. That's never thought I would actually hit 50, but now I have an actual goal. Every 50 we're gonna open a box of something. So there you go. Take care.